On Saturday, the first LGBTIQ plus Intersectionality and Islam Conference takes place in Birmingham. Among those in attendance will be Khakan Qureshi, founder of Finding a Voice, and I spoke to her about the importance of the landmark event.
I'm really pleased with the first LGBTIQ plus Intersectionality and Islam Conference taking place here in Birmingham because I'm born and bred Birmingham and I'm really proud of it, and I'm working in collaboration with Hidayah LGBT and London Queer Muslims, where all three of us were voluntary organisations, and we put our heads together and thought we want to break sort of social taboos and bring something forward, and we want to talk about identity, sex and politics all together and say how we can make things much better for people who are trying to reconcile that with their faith.
And with many people from the Asian community still facing discrimination over their sexuality and even finding it quite difficult to open up to those around them, what do you believe is actually the key to tackling that discrimination in society and making progress?
I think the key to tackling societal discrimination and prejudice anyway is for us to all to speak up. One of the reasons why I call to my group Finding a Voice is just so that people do find their voices, so that when we express ourselves, people seem to forget that if we identify as part of the LGBTIQ plus community, that if we can't express it in a free way that we want to, it impacts on our mental health, and it does lead to anxiety, stress, and depressions and other forms of mental health issues and problems.
And have you actually suffered any form of discrimination or abuse purely because of your sexuality?
I have experienced discrimination and abuse, not only personally by random strangers, but also within the family as well, and also at large as well. Because I identify as Muslim, I do experience prejudices from non-Muslim community, and also because I'm gay as well, I experience abuse and discrimination from the South Asian community. So for me, it's about trying to marry up the two hurdles and move forward on that.
And as founder of Finding a Voice, what do you believe is actually the biggest challenge facing your organisation?
The biggest challenge that I find is trying to attract the members to come into the fold and say that it's a safe space, that we do offer support. We do offer social interaction as well. It's a good space to be in. It's just so that people can allow to be themselves, be their authentic selves, and to connect with other individuals who are going through the same or something similar, and to show that, you know, we can develop better understandings all around.
And if you're looking ahead in sort of the long term, what would you say is the mission of your organisation over the next 15 to 20 years?
Well, I'm hoping that we're not here, you know, in the next 5 to 10 years, because we are living in the UK, where we do have same-sex legislation, and we seem to forget that, you know, this same-sex legislation does look at issues like discrimination, homophobia, biphobia and transphobia. So, you know, when people are being faced these on a regular basis, that we do have systems in place to offer that support, whether it's the police, social services or any other organisation for that matter. So hopefully, you know, as time progresses, people become much more accepting, but politics being what it is, obviously it's flared up a lot of sort of hate and prejudices as well. So I'm hoping that I can try and change or tap into changing the mindset of individuals who have got those prejudices or sort of discriminatory in their nature towards people like myself.